Hello everybody. Today I wanted to speak directly to Organizing for America supporters about one of the most important challenges facing us as a nation. The BP Deepwater Horizon oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico is the worst environmental disaster in American history. And because there has never been a leak of this size at this depth, stopping it has tested the limits of human technology. But make no mistake, we will do whatever is necessary to stop the leak, clean up the spill, and help the people of the Gulf Coast recover. Right now, thousands of ships and personnel are working across 4 states to contain and clean up the oil. And we've directed BP to mobilize additional equipment and technology to capture up to 90% of the oil leaking out of the well until a permanent relief well is finished. We're also focused on the restoration and recovery of the Gulf Coast itself. That's why, at our direction, BP has agreed to set aside an initial fund of $20 billion administered by a third party to pay workers and small businesses for their losses and help make the Gulf Coast whole. To make certain a spill like this never happens again, we're working to understand what caused this disaster. And we're going to put an end to the corruption and lack of oversight that has plagued the agency responsible for regulating the oil industry. But if we're honest with ourselves, we must also recognize that the days of cheap and easily accessible oil are numbered, and the costs and risks associated with our addiction to fossil fuels are not going away. The tragedy unfolding on our coast is the most painful and powerful reminder yet that the time to embrace a clean energy future is now. That's why in the coming days, I'll work with both parties to find the necessary votes to move comprehensive energy and climate legislation forward. But we also know that real change is only possible when ordinary Americans are willing to organize from the bottom up. The pundits may say that this is too difficult, that the special interests are too powerful, or that the political will just isn't there. But you've never settled for what people in Washington believe is possible. If we refuse to heed the warnings of this disaster, we will have missed our best chance to help build the clean energy future America needs. But if we seize this moment, we can rebuild our economy on a new foundation and make it more competitive in the 21st century, creating entire new industries and millions of new clean energy jobs all across the country. That's why I'm asking you to stand with me today. Add your name and show your support for a clean energy future. Together, we can make it happen.